you hit on something too. Like, you no longer are kind of constricted to having one coach. You can have multiple coaches once you have AI. So back to the two-sided marketplace, you kind of have, in
Yeah.
essence, infinite supply, which is really cool. I think another thing I was just playing with the other day, I don't know if y'all have tested it out yet, and a few of these models are using this, but like the ChatGPT, the app, it now has vision in essence to where you can do a couple of things. You can basically turn on the camera and it can see what you see, which is kind of an
Mm,
interesting thing if like you're in the
yeah.
flow of the
Yeah.
moment, or you can share
Yeah.
your screen as well
Yeah.
and it then has
Yeah.
context for, I'm looking at this email, I'm working on this workflow or really
Mhm.
anything. So like I wonder how do y'all think of the multimodality in the future? Because right now I'm assuming it's kind of just chat based. That's kind of where a lot of things start. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
chat based,
You're
right?
right.
Because but
Right.
but you could go a lot deeper in a lot of different ways, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that so I think one of the big problems that we feel as well is that LLMs are still not as accessible
Hmm.
as they should be. A lot of it does still depend on your prompting ability, the
Yeah.
context that you give it, how you engage with it. And so building at the application layer, a few things that we think are really important in order to make this technology, and we think of LLMs as technology, not magical solutions that will solve all our problems. So maybe one day.
Hmm.
And so it's things like,
One day, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like we can help do a lot of the prompting for you. We are doing that based on our interaction model.
Hmm.
So you give us some
Yeah.
context. We have a ton of context already. So we're actually able
Yeah.
to do a lot of prompting behind the scenes for you. So the ability to get great advice, coaching, mentorship, support at work does not depend how good you are at prompting. And then also another layer of that is generative UIs. So can we pick the right framework for you? The right, is it chat? Is it voice? Is it
Hmm.
vision? Is it, how are we interacting with you? And I think also we're going to have a lot of other new modes of interaction that are invented or created out of this technology. Maybe it's a team-based interaction. Like
Yeah.
there's so many different ways to think about modalities, which is where it also gets really exciting. Maybe it's an extension of yourself as well. Like, your coach can be, your knowledge will be encoded in that. Maybe you send your coach over, your AI coach over
Yeah.
to one of your team members to go kind of get some feedback from you, right? Um, so there's so many different ways that we can interact collectively and individually with the technology that I think is going to be very, very exciting.